Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel again. In the last few videos we have learned about how to install this PostgreSQL, and after that video we have learned about how to create a table, how to insert the data into the table, and how to see what are the data content inside the table. So in this video we have skimmed some of the parts from the last video, so we will cover all those parts here. In this video we will learn about how to insert multiple data by using a single insert query, and after that we will see how to add a new column into our table, and from there we will go how to insert something called data inside the new column we have inserted into the table, and from there we gonna learn about how to delete or drop a table in PostgreSQL. So yes, without wasting time, let's do and create a table. So as we know, that's a very simple command like create table, and what are the table name you want to give, just create that table name, and just what are the contents you want to give. So id, name and email for id, and the second parameter should be like what type of data it is integer, text, or what type of data it is. So it is integer, id is integer, and it's a primary key. So primary key is something called unique, and it can't be the same for everyone. Like how we have roll number, if we have 50 members in our class, we have 50 different roll numbers, like from 1 to 50. That's a primary key, because if my name is Ravi and another person whose name is Ravi also, but my roll number is 1, then his roll number must be different from mine, so that our teacher can identify that if I got like 50 marks, then another Ravi got 70 marks or 40 marks, whatever. So yeah, let's create a table and run this query, and it's run successfully. So yeah, we have created a table. So let me see what are the data inside the table. And yes, as we can see that we have already created a column called id, name and text, so email, sorry. And we know that we don't have data inside that because we doesn't inserted any kind of data here. In the last video I have showed you something like this: insert into class values you have to take. So in order to do so, you have to write 4 different queries and run at the same time to insert all the data inside the table. In order to do so, you can do the same thing in a single line, that is insert into classes and id, name and email values. In order to do so, you have to put this thing, what are the data you want to give, and values just try to give in brackets, just try to keep everything by separating a comma and put a semicolon in the end. And let's run this query to insert multiple data inside the table. Yeah, now we can see that we have successfully inserted the data. Let's run this command here, and now we are ready to go. So we have some 4 to 5 datas are there, and as I have promised you, I will teach you how to add a new column. Okay, I have id, I have name, I have email. Okay, then I want to add a column of marks so that I can store the marks of the students, how much they got. So yeah, in order to do so, I can directly put alter table, and what's the table name, and I want to add a new column, right? So I will add column, and what's the column name, it's marks, and what's the type is, it's float type. So I will try to run this query, and I hope this will work. Yeah, this worked. And let me run this again, select command, so that I can see what are the data inside the table. So we can see that we have something called id, name, email, but in the mark section we have null, and double precisions mean I have given float here, so marks can be in points, right? Like if I got 50.5, so it's not an integer, it's an point value, that's called double precision. So and if I want to like update something, like I got here Ravi and Raj, you got 70 marks, and Raj also you got 70 marks, then my teacher like can say that okay, id number 1 and id number 2, you both get 70 marks. So if I want to update this thing into my table, so rather than writing 2 different lines for that, like update class set marks equals to 70 where id equals to 1, and again for id2 itself, I will try to use or command. So it's a keyword here, so we have to write a single line: update classes the table, update table set marks equals to 70 where id equals to 1 and id equals to 2. So let's run this query, and Yeah, it's successfully run. So let's see what are the data inside the table. So yes, you can see that here we have for Ravi I have 70 marks, for Raj I have 70 marks. So I'm giving you some assignment. You have to put uh, Rohan marks as 80 and Rahul marks as 50. So this is the assignment for you guys. You can practice it if you want to, and I will copy and paste this code into my description section. You can go and see from there. So yeah, till now we have done it. Now it's time to drop a column. So I know, drop not a column, it's full table. So how to do so? So we are very sad, but we have to do it. So in order to do so, we have to use a simple command called drop table. Okay, before going to drop table, let's try to have fun with something like alter command. So alter command. So let me try to rename my table. So I will try. I have missed 2 here, so rename 2 classes 1. So let me run this again. So yeah, as you can see that we have had fun with this alter command, and we have renamed our classes. So let me tell you that if I will try to use this select command again, select star from classes, it will show me an error. Yeah, see, it showed me an error because we don't have classes name here, we have classes 1. So let me run this classes 1. Yes, now you can see that we have all the data inside the classes 1 because we have renamed our table as class 2 classes 1. Now in order to drop a table, you just have to use drop table and the class name. So yes, just let's run this command. Okay, the class doesn't exist, so we have to rename it. So we named it classes 1, and now yeah, it is successfully dropped. If I want to see the content inside the table, it will show me an error because the class doesn't exist. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and see you in the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.